Hi friends, and welcome to another episode of the Stuttering Hub video show. I hope all of you are well. Well, in today's show I want to talk about one way of how you can calm your thoughts about stuttering. Now, the exact cause of stuttering, it seems quite likely that somewhere there is a genetic link. For instance, my own father, he also stutters or stammers as I do. However, whatever the cause is, one thing which is a very common aspect of stammering is that our thoughts, about stammering can make lives difficult for us. So, for instance, if we experience anxiety or worry or fear, each type of emotion, very likely, in fact, almost in every case, before you experience a negative emotion, there will be a thought behind that. So you will have experienced a thought beforehand. So what this means is that in order to be able to make lives difficult, make lives more easier for yourself, one way to actually one aspect to work upon is to be able to learn how to create less anxiety for yourself. So take, for instance, typically one day, if you are a person who stutters, and in particularly if you are struggling with stuttering, then there could be many occasions throughout a day when you will stammer. Now, each one of those times could have a certain negative emotion, either beforehand or during while you are stammering, associated with it. Let's take, for instance, anxiety. Anxiety usually happens before you stutter. So, wouldn't life be much more easier if you could still stutter without the negative emotions attached to it? I think so. And this is something which I have been working on personally in my own life as well, which is to focus upon those trigger situations or those thoughts which create anxiety within me, and which then will impact the way that I go into a situation, and also impact my stammering as well. Now, if you would like to give this a go, which I recommend because there is no harm in trying, is to sit down every single day for 10 minutes to begin with in a quiet place, and just allow yourself, close your eyes first, and just allow whatever thoughts come up inside your head and just observe them. This is what is known as mindful meditation, and it is something which has been around for thousands of years, passed on from generation to generation, and the reason why is because it works. And I'm telling you this from a experiential level myself. And just sit for 10 minutes every single day, observe the thoughts which come into your mind, but don't get attached to them, don't add any more meaning to them. That is the key aspect. And the reason why is why you should you observe the thoughts rather than attaching yourself to it, is that you then learn that those thoughts really don't have all that much power over you. And that is a key benefit, I feel, of meditation, because once you realize within you that your thoughts don't have any power over you, you then have the resources within you to just ignore them. And by ignoring them, you will create less and less anxiety for yourself, less fear, less negative emotions, worry, and so on. And by doing this throughout your day, whether you're going to work, whether you're going to university, college, school, wherever, you will be living much more in the present moment. And by the present moment, it means you will have less anxious concerns or worries before going into a speaking situation. Now, that's not to say that you might not stammer when you actually go into the speaking situation. That's another story. But wouldn't it be nice to approach that situation with as less anxiety as you can? It's great, but meditation needs a perseverance. Like with anything in stuttering or stammering, it's not a quick fix. There is no quick fix. However, with perseverance and belief in the technique, you will see results. And one thing to add to that, when you're just observing the thoughts, one thing to focus upon is your breathing. Just focus on the in-breath, the out-breath, in-breath, out-breath, just for 10 minutes a day. And while you're doing that, thoughts will come up. But that is when you just observe the thoughts, allow them to come in and just pass. Well, friends, that's the end of today's show. I hope that you have found it useful. Be sure to check out my blog, Stuttering Hub, at www.stutteringhub.com. Well, it's Saturday morning here in the UK. I'm going to go and have some breakfast, and I hope that you have a great weekend, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you soon. Peace, and I'm out of here. Bye.